What do snowmen wear on their heads? I'll give you a few seconds to think of your answer before I reveal it. 3, 2, 1. Ice caps. And there's plenty more from where that come from. Hello there, and today I thought I'd take you through not only the Lego I got for Christmas and not only the Star Wars things, but generally everything I got Christmas 2024 and what I got up to over the festive period. So we're going to waste no time, get straight into it. And before I get to the official Lego sets, there are some really cool brick built structures that I would like to show off. And they are, I believe it's Brixel sets. I don't know if it says it on the box. BRXLZ Brixels. And these are the football, specifically West Ham. That is my team. But there are other Premier League teams that have footballs and stadiums. And I've also got the West Ham team coach, which I think could look really cool in our Lego city. I don't know exactly how big these are. I'm pretty sure this is about the scale. They do have the actual size of the bricks on the top, and I'm hoping it's roughly this scale and not any bigger, because it does have to contend with the night bus. But I think these are really cool. I'm not quite sure where the football is going to go. I guess that could go up here because the members board, which by the way, I did also get another member for Christmas. Technically, I don't know how that would work, but I'm going to add any new member tolls in live streams in the new year. So we've got at least one more on the way, and at least 3, maybe 6 more members can squeeze on before we start a brand new one in 2025. But I'm thinking that can probably go somewhere closer to the camera so you can see some of your names a bit clearer, and maybe the football can take its place next to Captain Rex, or maybe we can print Rex a friend in the new year. But this is only the first 2 sets. I don't think I'm going to be able to stack these on the desk, but whilst we're looking at Lego, they can wait just there. And some of you may have already seen, I don't know if I showed this off to members or who, but earlier this month I did also get in an advent calendar that my parents put together for me, this Venom bike, which is really nice because a few of you might think I already own this, but I actually don't own the Venom bike. What I did was I took the Spider-Man bike from the start of the year in a different set and turned that into the Venom bike. And it's nice having this because not only can I rebuild that one and I now have the both of them, but I can also use this in a few Star Wars mocks. Not only the larger mocks with 4 wheels, this will be really nice for that, but also some of the smaller mocks so that I can build multiple of some of the ships. And last but not least, for Lego, you know, the last year Black Friday, I got some of the Sonic sets. We're continuing to expand our Sonic collection with the Knuckles Guardian mech, which looks really cool. I think there's a rumor for another Sonic mech to come out in 2025. We've got Tails. I don't think it's a mech, but it's some sort of mech-like creature in January, and there's meant to be another one later on in the year. I think the only character really I haven't got, I don't have Eggman, and I also don't have Shadow. There are going to be a few different variants in the new year, and of course you've already seen one of them, or will see one of them in a couple days time. I've pre-recorded that video to go out either before or after this one. Stay tuned for that, and I can't wait to build this in the new year. I'm hoping to get this one built in the first stream back, dependent on what we pick up January 1st of next year. This is all the Lego that I got for Christmas, but as you've seen by the thumbnail, there was a lot more. My fiance did get quite a few Harry Potter sets, but you're gonna have to wait to the end of the video for them. On top of Lego, I'm also quite a big Funko collector. I think I'm probably more of a Funko collector than a Star Wars collector just because of how many I own. I've just picked this up today before recording this video. This is Jod from Skeleton Crew, though they do go by quite a few names. And this was reduced in Smith's already. Quite a bit of the Skeleton Crew merch has been reduced, but it's not the only Funko I got for Christmas. And before I get into the other ones, let's go with another cracking joke. Why was Cinderella no good at football? Because her coach was a pumpkin. On top of Jod, I also got some of the Bitty Star Wars pops, and I'll put some close-ups on screen. I already had Leia, R2, and 3PO, and in this collection, we've got Han Solo, Chewbacca, Greedo, The original mystery, you get a mystery Bitty Pop in these as well. And the original one I got was the Silver Stormtrooper. And in this one, I managed to get the Tusken Raider, which is actually the rarer out of the four. Still missing Tarkin, and I think the other one was Mornodon, the Hammerhead, the Ithorian from A New Hope. But on top of these, you can just see how small they are compared to a regular Funko Pop. And I've got some of the middle scale mystery ones as well, which is interesting to see how big they are. In fact, I've also got a giant Boba Fett, but they've also started doing pop rides, which this is the Millennium Falcon. It's so cute because you can actually get one of the Bitty Pops inside. And though it did come with Han, slightly different to the Han that came in the other set. This Han is number 3, one of the very first, in fact, the third pop that they made. And the Han that comes with the Falcon is number 321. Well, 321 is a lot of Funkos, and Jod is number 698. So they've made a lot. I just wish their numbering system was a bit better. It's not quite like Legos. But I think my favorite character to go into the Falcon has to be Chewbacca. And you can fit any of the Bitty Pops, even the ones that I already own, in any of these vehicles. And it's just so cool. But you've seen the Lego, you've seen the Funko, there's a few other items. What do you get if you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. I've also got a few. In fact, this basket itself was a Christmas gift. Definitely looks a bit more like a Fez. I got this Pringles Tower of Jenga. It's like a desk-sized Jenga. It is pretty cool. They're not as big as the regular board game, but I guess that makes less of a mess when someone inevitably knocks the tower down. But I got a whole ton of snacks, which has actually filled up this basket here. On top of Pictionary as well, Star Wars. I haven't seen this before, but it looks really cool and comes with almost a lightsaber-like wand that you can draw in the air and it shows up on TV. So I'm going to have to give that a go. Of course, it isn't Christmas without a few soap bottles. And I've also got some brand new tweezers for my moldy makes. In the new year, we're going to be making a load more custom Lego decaled Star Wars minifigures and characters that Lego still haven't made. There are so many characters, Lego can't make them all. So we're going to be making some, and this is going to come in really handy for that. On top of this funky 9-in-1, was it 9-in-1 this brush kit? I'm pretty sure it was 9-in-1, but it comes with a bunch of different gadgets. Even comes with a little keycap thing to pick up your keycap so you can clean your keyboard. And I think this is going to be very handy, not just for cleaning the city and the displays, but just Lego models in general when I want to do a video on them. I also got from a cracker this shot. I think this is like 1 shot, 2 shots, and this is probably going to be put away to eventually go in our kitchen one day. I've got this really cool 50p coin that has 3PO R2, and if you stare very intensely at the top of this coin, you'll also notice there's a little imprint of a Death Star. And then on the flip side, it also says Rex. I have no idea what these words mean on the back of a coin. It's a 50p coin and it has got Charles' head on the back. It is 2023, so it's less than a year old. I just thought it saying Rex on the top was really funny given it's a Star Wars coin. I've also got this little Tamagotchi-like thing, and it's got, I think, like 170, maybe even more pets on it. We're not just talking your regular rabbits, dogs, cats. We're talking about Stegosauruses, scorpions. There are aliens, robots, humans as well. You can have a pet human, and then there is a pyramid with an eye at the top, which is some Illuminati pet, I guess. I'm not really sure. They have so many different pets on here. I went with a penguin, and it buzzes every time it wants to be fed. You can play games on it. It is really fun because I didn't really have one of these growing up. I sort of missed out. I wasn't born early enough for this. So that has been really interesting to play around with. We've just got confirmation that this was a 7-in-1. It's got a brush. It's got like a rubber file on the back. It has a keycap. It has a little anti-back spray in it. It's also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is everything. I don't exactly know what these are. They're different tools for cleaning, but they're going to come in very handy nonetheless when I am cleaning my different Lego displays. And I've also got this Mary Berry Baking Bible, which is going to be the only Bible I read, but this is full of so many different... I turn straight to the cookies, of course, because I do like baking cookies, but you can see on the back there's cupcakes, hot cross buns, and Swiss rolls with, of course, a classic Victoria sandwich on the front. Definitely going to be making notes in this and improving on the recipes. Mary Berry, I'm sure there's not going to be much improvements to make, but over Christmas we've been baking so many different cakes. In fact, I'll try and flash up a few on screen now so that you can see just a few of the things that we've been making. And I've also got a few personalized items like these master moldy brick cufflinks, which I think is really, really cool. I also got a t-shirt I'm actually wearing now. And as you can see, it's got Master Moldy on, and it's also got a little Lego me. I did get another top as well that had Master Moldy and Subscribe on. You'll be seeing them in future videos on top of a few pieces of West Ham kit, a few nice just plain tops. And whilst we're talking of clothing, I got these new shoes as well, Skechers, and they're in this dark navy black color with some yellow on the side and red inside, which reminded me straight away of Shadow. If you've seen the trailer for the new Sonic movie, or even some of the Lego Sonic sets that come with Shadow, you'll know that Shadow's main colors are black, red, and I guess probably yellow in the boots or gloves, or somewhere on Shadow they are black, red, and yellow. So these are close to the Shadow color, and they look really, really nice. And finally, my partner also got me some of these fragrances, some of these perfumes, which I haven't tried any of these before. In fact, I'm still using the same Superdry perfume, I think it is, that I have for years. So I haven't opened these because I want to see what they smell like. First up, we've got this Hugo Iced. That one's quite nice, actually.
Oh, I do.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It is, isn't it? And secondly, we've got Versace's Eros Energy. I'm not quite sure what that translates to. It's got a fancy bottle. That one's definitely a warmer smell than the last.
Why does it smell fragrances? Just want to singe my nose hairs.
It's not bad, but it does smell like alcohol, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I've also noticed that both of these boxes so far have like a whole new box packed on the inside. And I thought Lego packaging was bad. And last but not least, we have D squared 2 icon, which I guess with the maths, perhaps I will like this one the most, but we'll have to see. Oh yeah, it does match, doesn't it? Whilst we're on it, it looks exactly like the box, which I think does actually go well for it. That one smells quite nice.
That's like misty shower.
Misty shower? I'm happy it doesn't smell like rain. So I've got 3 new perfumes as well. I'm not sure about this middle one, but perhaps given time after using it a bit more, I might come to like it a bit more. But I think this is probably going to be third on the list. And I think that is pretty much everything. There are a few little bits I've forgotten here and there. We've still got so many jokes to run through. Who beats his chest and sweat? I hate that joke. We are not going after that. What did Father Christmas do when he What did Father Christmas do when he went speed dating? He pulled a cracker. Oh, I might as well do another one. What's a dog's favourite carol? I'm pretty sure we heard this like 5 times yesterday. Bark the herald angels sing. Yeah, most of you probably aren't getting that one. But this has been most of everything that I got for Christmas. Again, there are a few tops you'll see over the course of the next so long. And I have already ordered some Lego sets as well to build in 2025. But I promise you, before I wrapped up, we'll take a look at all the Lego we got, which does include my partner. So let me clear the desk and bring some of those sets out. The basket's held nearly everything there. So starting up, just like I got the Venom bike, my fiance did get the Umbara, the Forbidden Forest from Harry Potter. The poly bag with Draco and the owl definitely looks like Umbara. We're going to rest that there for now, but I will uncover the members in just a second. Next up, we have a set I've been trying to get my hands on for so long, and my fiance is afraid of spiders, so it was a no-go from the start that it was rumored, let alone when it was revealed, it is Aragog in the Forbidden Forest. And I think this is Shelob. This is definitely Shelob. Any Lord of the Rings fans, if you're looking for a cheap set without spending your money on Rivendell, on Barad-dûr, we've got Bag End rumored for next April, which I'm so excited to see. Get yourself a Shelob. You get a free Ron and Harry. I don't remember them from Mordor, but you know, they might have been there in the background just practicing for their next homework assignment. But I think this is an awesome Lord of the Rings Lego set as well as Harry Potter. But enough on the spider. Let's get on to the next set, which is the boathouse. Not too long ago, we rebuilt Hogwarts. You cannot see it on camera, but I'll put up a clip now just in case you didn't miss those videos. And I said this set would go amazing with it because we've actually elevated it so it's roughly the same height, maybe even a little bit taller than the Disney castle. So this would look really, really good next to that. We'll have to see where that goes. And we've also, I say these are all my fiance's sets, so she can do with them as she pleases. I've got enough Lego to be building over here. But she's got the Talking Sorting hat, which I'm so interested to see about that new sound brick. I'd love to see something like this. We've got a Vader bust and we've got a Vader helmet, but if they ever do any giant Vader statue or any sort of figurine of Vader massive, I'd love to see this sort of brick with a breathing effect. Perhaps they can include something in the new rumoured £1,000 Death Star. We'll speak a bit more of that on stream. But this isn't all, because to wrap up, is this the last one? Okay, this isn't the last one because I completely forgot about the set that I got my fiance, but she has got the Fortnite Loot Llama, which I think is an amazing set. I'm really liking these Fortnite sets. And there's a rumoured set for like 20 quid, 15 quid coming out next year. I think I have to pick it up because some of the minifigures are so cool. Perhaps even for Black Friday, I might try and get my hands on the Battle Bus. But now, last and definitely not least, arguably the best set of them all. Let's clear some way for it. I got her the PT Piranha, which has been eyed up for quite some time. But again, I really like these Mario plant sets and even the Talking Sorting hat as well over here or above PT. I really like these sort of collector sets. I'd love to see something like this in Star Wars. We've got a few gift with purchases like the lightsabers, which could be this style of set, and I'm not quite sure what else they could do for Star Wars, but I'd rather see this than some giant A-Wing, say, but the A-Wing did sell pretty well. So this has been all the Lego we got for Christmas 2024, and I think this will make a great thumbnail. Let me know what Lego you got down in the comments and other things you did around Christmas, such as perhaps baking some of your favorite festive cookies. But thank you so much for watching, and again, thank you for your support throughout the year across all the videos, instructions, and everything else. And 2025, pretty early on, I think it's like the 4th or the 3rd, something like that. You can check it out on the live tab on the channel. We will be starting up live streaming every Saturday-ish of 2025. So I hope to see a lot of yous there. Stay tuned for a few other videos in the new year because we will be picking up even more Lego, believe it or not. And hopefully it all arrives in time or we can pick it up. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Drop a like if you did enjoy, and may the bricks be with you always.